What is ASHA? Overall, ASHA is dedicated to advancing the communication sciences, supporting its members and ensuring that people with communication needs have access to the best care. ASHA does this in a few major ways. It sets standards for professionals so they can stay current. It acts as a credentialing body, which means it certifies that professionals meet specific, high standards of practice, helping the public find trustworthy specialists. What is an ASHA CEU? So speech pathologists and audiologists can keep up with their professional skills, ASHA uses a system called ASHA Continuing Education Units. These units are essential for maintaining your Certificate of Clinical Competence, which requires earning 3 CEUs or 30 clock hours of learning every 3 years. There may be additional requirements depending on your state, so it is important to check with your local state board. If I am not a speech pathologist or audiologist, can I take these courses to satisfy my relicensure requirements? Yes, another clinician can potentially use an ASHA CEU course for their continuing education, but it's essential that they check with their specific medical licensing board first. Even though these courses are designed for SLPs and audiologists, many medical boards will accept the content if it's relevant to the clinician's practice, such as topics in clinical care, ethics, etc. To get credit, you must first confirm with your board that they accept ASHA CEUs and understand how the board converts the hours. For example, an ASHA CEU is 10 professional development hours. Then submit the course completion certificate to the board, as the ASHA CE registry is primarily for SLPs and audiologists. If I live in a country that is outside the United States, can I get continuing education credit in my country? Individuals living in another country can also earn ASHA CEU credit for a course, but they must meet certain eligibility criteria. You are eligible if you're an ASHA member, hold the ASHA Certificate of Clinical Competence, or a supervised clinical fellow. International applicants who don't have a specific degree or credential may need to provide proof of professional work for at least 3 years and a letter from a government authority to verify their role. Once you meet the criteria, you can track your continuing education units through the ASHA CE registry. ASHA provides information on their mutual recognition agreement with other countries. If you are not a U.S. citizen or resident, you can become an ASHA International affiliate. You are also eligible if you hold a license or credential to practice audiology or speech pathology from a regulatory agency in your country, or if you are a student in a master's or doctoral program in those fields. At swallowsafe.com/education, we also strive to provide high-quality continuing education so that specialists can stay current in their credentialing. We provide you with quick, online, and easy access to our ASHA-approved CEU courses. These can be completed online or in person. This is an example of one of our courses, an introduction to the neurological system of dysphagia, which is available right now. We also have FEES training in-person and online courses where you can get hands-on access to scoping techniques, and other important educational opportunities. Simply go to swallowsafe.com/education to get signed up today. Swallowsafe.com is also on all your favorite social media platforms, such as LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, and BlueSky. We also have podcasts and other videos on Substack, YouTube, and audio on Spotify. The SwallowSafe podcast is an intimate conversation on a variety of topics for the dysphagia community, focused on the caregiver, the family, and the patient. We hope that you will engage with us today.